In the sun-cracked cradle of North Africa's forgotten mountains, a people refused to bow to distant thrones. While the grand narratives of history often focus on the gleaming capitals of Damascus and Baghdad, another story was being written in the windswept highlands and dusty oases of the Maghreb. This is the story of the Berber Kharijite states, a defiant chapter of rebellion, faith, and the relentless pursuit of equality. Imagine the 8th century. The Umayyad and later the Abbasid caliphates held vast territories, stretching from Spain to the Indus Valley. In North Africa, the indigenous Berber populations, the Amazigh, had largely converted to Islam. However, the promise of equality within the faith felt hollow. Arab governors often treated them as second-class citizens, imposing heavy taxes and viewing them with suspicion. This wasn't just a political grievance, it was a spiritual one. The feeling of being conquered rather than converted festered, a deep-seated sorrow born from broken promises. Out of this discontent, a radical idea took root. It was called Kharigism. The Kharijites were one of the earliest sects in Islam, and their core belief was electrifyingly simple: any pious Muslim, regardless of their ethnicity or social standing, even a non-Arab, even a former slave, could be chosen as the leader, the caliph. This was a direct challenge to the ruling Arab dynasties who claimed lineage from the Prophet's tribe as a prerequisite for leadership. For the Berbers, this wasn't just a theological debate, it was a declaration of independence. This ideology ignited the mountains. The spark that truly lit the flame was the Great Berber Revolt, which erupted around 740 AD. It was a massive, widespread uprising that shattered Umayyad control over parts of North Africa. Though the initial revolt was eventually suppressed in some areas, the spirit of defiance it unleashed could not be contained. The fire had been lit. Following the revolt, independent Berber kingdoms began to emerge, founded on Kharijite principles. These weren't just scattered rebellions anymore. They were organized states with their own rulers, armies, and capitals. Two main branches of Kharigism found fertile ground here, the Sufri and the Abadi. In what is now Morocco and western Algeria, Sufri Kharijite states like Sijil Massa and Tlemcen were established. Sijil Massa, in particular, became a legendary city. It was a vital hub on the trans-Saharan trade route. A bustling oasis of commerce where gold, salt, and enslaved people were traded. Its rulers, the Madrerids, presided over a prosperous kingdom for over a century, their power built on both Berber strength and economic might. They were minting their own coins and ruling as independent imams, a direct rejection of the caliph's authority in distant Baghdad. Meanwhile, further east, in modern-day Algeria, the Rustamid dynasty established another powerful state with its capital at Tahert. The Rustamids were Abadi Kharijites, a more moderate branch. Their founder, Abd al-Rahman ibn Rustam, was a Persian scholar elected by Berber tribes. This itself was a testament to the Kharijite ideal, a leader chosen for his piety and knowledge, not his bloodline. For over 130 years, Tahert was a beacon of learning and piety, attracting scholars from across the Islamic world. It was known for its justice, its ascetic rulers, and its unique blend of Berber, Arab, and Persian cultures, all united under the banner of Abadi Islam. These states represented a profound shift. For the first time in a long while, Berbers were masters in their own lands, ruling according to their own interpretation of their faith. They crowned their own imams, their hearts pounding with both the terror of caliphal wrath and the fragile, beautiful dream of true equality. Each victory, each new kingdom, was a triumph snatched from the jaws of despair. The sorrow of past conquests was being reshaped into a new social fabric, one forged in the fires of rebellion. But from Baghdad, the Abbasid caliphs saw this as nothing short of heresy. They viewed the Kharijites as dangerous separatists who were tearing the Ummah, the community of believers, apart. The label of heretic was a powerful weapon. And the caliphs sent army after army to crush these upstart kingdoms and bring North Africa back under central control. The winds carried not just whispers of equality, but also the cries of a divided faith. The struggle was long and brutal. The Berber states, for all their passion and purpose, were often isolated and faced immense external pressure. By the end of the 9th century and into the 10th, their strength began to wane. Shine.Africa fell, and Tahert was sacked and destroyed by the Fatimids, a new Shura power rising in the region. The great Berber Kharijite states, these beacons of defiance, were extinguished one by one. The dream of a North Africa ruled by Berber imams, chosen for their piety alone, was over. The banners of rebellion were lowered, the families of the fallen were left to mourn. And the lands wept as their children were scattered or subjugated once more. The era of fragile justice, where interconnected dreams briefly thrived, ended in shattered hopes. But did their spirit truly die? Absolutely not. Though the states themselves withered, their legacy is woven into the very fabric of North Africa. The Ibadi branch of Kharigism survived. It found refuge in the Mzab Valley in Algeria, in Jerba in Tunisia, and in Oman, where it remains the dominant form of Islam to this day. The Kharijite revolt was a powerful assertion of Amazigh identity and a testament to the enduring desire for a just and egalitarian society. It proved that the peoples of North Africa were not passive recipients of history, but active shapers of their own destiny. From the Arab dawn to the Berber peak, their story is a lament for the equality that was lost, but also a powerful anthem of resilience. The ruins of Shine.Africa and Tahert lie silent now, their stones holding the echoes of a different future. The question that lingers in the mountain air is this: was their rise a fleeting moment of divine equality, or were they doomed from the start? The full story remains veiled, a silent cry of lost imams and fallen dreams. In the forsaken stones of the Maghreb, what untold heartaches still guard the memory of that black flag? Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on this forgotten chapter of history? Share your reflections in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the past, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories from the crossroads of history.